Alrighty guys, I think we're live. I think we're live. So let's get the chat going for you before we get any further. Okay, that's done quick smart now, getting the hang of it. So last night, ended up going in an indoor comp and got the win. So I was pretty stoked with that. First comp with the Perform X and get the gold medal. Got to be happy with that. So today, and that was with the skinny VAP arrows too. I shot a 296, but I dropped 3 in the last 3 ends. I just had a bit of the Ellis crumble. Samuel White, you! Just gonna try out. So I had the skinny arrows yesterday, and that's what got me thinking, well, maybe I should try and get the fat arrows going. But then I thought, well, I haven't shot the 23s yet. So let's Sinister! Let's try and give the 23 NVX 23s a go and see if they tune any better, because the 27s are a bit of a weak setup, but these are a real stiff setup. So we'll see if the bow likes the stiffer setup a bit better. Thanks, bro. So we'll get into that. Let's try that. Let's try and sight in with the 27s. Let's get straight into it. I think that's all we've got to say. Yeah, I was pretty happy with the way I was shooting though. The bow's just so nice to shoot. I love it. Absolutely love it. No trouble with this stand today, you. Alright, so first shot with the 27s. Let's see what happens. Well, way high. These are only short arrows too, and they're only just getting on the rest. It's a bit dodgy. It might be good though. That one seemed to go alright. Oh no, I don't think they're flying the best. It's a bit windy today as well. The back fall just felt a bit different then, just felt a bit funny. I don't know what was going on, but I just noticed the bottom cams come a tiny bit out of time. I don't know if you at home will be able to see, but there's a little dot here that should be going through the string, and it's just on the bottom edge of the string. So it means I need to put a twist in this cable. All the arrows. Don't know about these fat arrows. I just cannot get the fat arrows working. I don't know what it is. That last shot was just windy and I was freaking out about the draw feeling funny. There's the first one. That's how much higher they are to me vaps. There's me vap hole, and there's the bloody. So there must be a lot lighter than me vaps. These were going to be me 3D arrows. So I try to make them pretty light, pretty fast. Let's keep shooting with them, see how we go. You might take a few warm-ups, just keep shooting them until we see if we can shoot them alright. Definitely not shooting as good as the vaps though. I don't really want to change anything, because if I change everything then the vaps are out. The vaps are tuned in so good. That one went alright. Wind got me that one. The wind's just howling here. I think it's way too windy to shoot a head-to-head. I might just do some practice, try and get some of these. See if I can get these bloody fatties shooting half decent. Because at the moment they're not, but the wind. The first one was just in there. Oh, 10, weasel, 9. That 9 was getting blown around by the wind, something fierce. The wind set it off. Don't you hate it when the wind sets it off? You're like out full draw, and then the wind blows you and makes you go through your back tension. There's no wind now. As soon as I get to full draw, I'll just go. Bad shot, that one. They're just not flying as nice as the vaps. I'm scraping them in though, on the good shots. This This is a half decent shot, just scraped it in on the 10. This was windbound. This was something got me there. And there's another 10 or an X. So maybe these are alright, maybe it likes a stiff setup. These are super short arrows, they're only like 27 inches. And I'm 30-inch draw shooting 27-inch arrows, they're a stiff setup, let me tell you. With 150 grain points too. That sounds just a bit rough. They're not shooting too bad now. Now there's no wind. I think they really get blown around by the wind, these fat arrows. There's a little bit of a kick in that tail. There's a little bit of a wibble wobble in that tail I can see in the arrow flight. They seem to be shooting alright now. Well, maybe not. I thought they were 3 good shots, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, I just scraped it in. Oh no, it's in there. I need a new target. Well, I put a new target up, I think so. We've got X, something, X. Let's get a new face anyway. Or is there a face over here that's not too bad? This one's not too bad. Alright, that's a bit better. Hopefully this wind stays away so I can just keep shooting some good ends. Doesn't look like it though, it looks like it's here to stay. What was that? 600 grains. No, I haven't weighed them actually. They're pretty light though. You, JP. super not forgiving. Like if you're a tiny bit out, you're way out. I suppose that's because they're not tuned in though. I don't know if it's the wind blowing me around or what, but they're just all over the place. I think you might just have to get the spine perfect for this bar. If the arrow's out just a bit, you're way out. You got, oh, I suppose it could be the wind. See the wind. See the wind now. It's pretty windy. They are the NVX 23s. Just trying to get them to work, but I just can't. They're not grooving like the VAPs. So the VAPs I shot yesterday in this comp were just killing it. Look, the bloody low 9. They're all shocking. This one, oh no, it's a weasel. Not 110. Could be the wind, but that's just an excuse. Who knows what's going on. So I shot really good scores with the VAPs in the wind, so who knows. I really want to get some fat arrows tuned in though. God, I'd love to imagine what the scores would be if I could get some fat arrows to shoot like the VAPs, because man, I only missed a couple yesterday. I missed 4 yesterday, but a couple of them were like that. I'll go get the bare shaft, but it's a bit windy to bare shaft it, I think. There's a low one. Yeah, I'm just drive-by and I'm not even shooting anymore. We'll get the head in the game. That last one was a bit better, but I think I'm getting contact on the rest. I can hear a funny slapping noise. I think it's just the arrow hitting the rest, I don't know. The NVX don't seem to be working too good though. Got one in there. So 9, 8, 10. Shocking. It's weird how I just can't get these fat arrows to shoot good out of this bow though. It's puzzling, it's perplexing. Could probably help to have a couple more inches on those, that's probably right. Because I set these up when I was shooting, like 28 and a half, I think. So I set them up at 28, so they'd just be a little bit short and fast, but now I'm shooting 30-inch draw. It might be a bit too long. Could be hitting the cable guard, but they're not a very high profile vane. They got a big helical on them though, don't they? But they're not very high profile. They might be hitting they might be having contact with the thing. There's heaps of room at the at rest. I've nearly got a whole centimetre. So I think I've got plenty of clearance. I know it gets shorter when the further you get back, but how much do I have to move me rest versus the VAP? So I haven't I'm not moving the rest. I haven't moved the rest for the fat arrows. I'm just seeing how they shoot. They should be like pretty similar. Like if you go from fat arrows to skinny arrows, you should still be like pretty much in tune. Your center shot still should be good. Like the up and down's only going to be out by like a millimeter, so they're still going to be shooting half decent. So I don't know why these are shooting so bad, and I don't know why the 27s are shooting so bad, because the 27s were like that far over on the bear shaft. But the VAPs were grouping like that. It's funny, I don't know. Could be the cable guard, but then why was the cable guard can't affect the bear shaft? They sound different too. It might be a bit too light. That was a bit dry, boy. Talked myself into that one. I watched that one bounce off. Well, they were 3 half decent shots. Here comes the wind. It's hard. I think they're just a lot less oh no, the second one's way out. I think they're like less forgiving. Like you get stuff up a little bit and you're out by ages. We've got X, 10 just, X. I suppose they're not shooting too bad. See, maybe if they were an inch longer, think they're 27 now. I think if they were 28 and a half, that'd be perfect. Might have to buy some more. It's the only thing with arrows, you can't lengthen them again. Jeez. Anyone want to buy some NVX 27s, 27 inch? Get on Discord if you do it. Let's have another crack. Yeah, they're totally not forgiven. Just not the right setup. It shows you how important having the right setup arrow is. Yeah, I'm definitely getting I'm getting vein contact on the rest, on the blade. That's what's going on. You can see a bit of plastic on the blade, so I must be getting contact with the blade, but I still think it's not the right setup arrow. I really think you've got to have the right setup, otherwise you're just screwed. Look, these weren't bad shots, but that's miles out. That's in there. That's in there. Maybe this is the one that got contact on the vein. Don't know. Not the cable guard. No, I don't think it's the cable guard because I've got plenty of space on the cable guard. Hash Brown, how are you, buddy? That was just a drive-by. Screw it, that was way off when I hit the center. No, so that setup is not the go. Not the go at all. So yeah, if anybody wants to buy any arrows, get on to me on Discord. I'll work out a deal with you. It'd be good if you had a shorter draw. So they're good for the Hyot. It's 9x. Alright guys, so that's going to be me today. I think I'm going to stick with the VAPs for a while until I get these fat arrows set up. Fat arrows working out anyway, working out what the problem is. With that much problem, that's the helical, you reckon? It's the helical. It'll be time for plan B. Go back to the old arrows. You think it's the helical, I was just thinking that too. I've got to get a new fletching jig as well. It's all happening. Alright guys, so hit the like button for me, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons. I'll see you tomorrow for another video, and back to the VAPs. I'll get the VAPs back out and hopefully shoot some good scores and do some head-to-heads. See you then.